Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back, Force here, and today we'll be taking another look at Neverwinter, the upcoming free-to-play MMORPG from Cryptic and Perfect World. In today's footage, I'd like to show you guys some of the great weapon fighter. So far in the past, I've taken a look at the Guardian fighter, the Trickster Rogue, and the Control Wizard. So this is the fourth of 5 of the classes in the game. The last one is, I think it's a Devout Cleric or something like that. I don't think we're going to get a chance to take a look at that class just because the game is now going into open beta, which means there will be no more character wipes, which means I'll probably just be sticking with one guy, and it's most likely going to be this one. I think this is the class that I've settled on, primarily because I want to smash faces, and this guy, well, he smashes faces. So here in this video, I'll just be showing you some footage. I'm actually just doing some quests. You can see I'm level 16 right now, just making my way up in the ranks, and I'm currently at the Many Arrows camp, which is just a low-level questing area, essentially. So yeah, I'd like to just show you some footage of me playing this class, talk with you about the class. Since the game is going in open beta very soon, I thought this would be a good opportunity to get you guys introduced to, again, the 4th of 5 of the currently available classes. If you'd like to see that 5th class, the Devout Cleric, I think it's called, you're probably just gonna have to look elsewhere because I don't think I'll be making any more characters since there are no more character wipes. I've only got the time to play one MMORPG and one character in that MMORPG, and this is what I'm going with for the moment. Okay, so my current tasks are to gather some battle plans and kill some gummish wanderers or whatever. I don't know what any of that means. All I know is I'm gonna smash face, and the face that I'm gonna smash right now is this guy's. Oh, you warder, get out of my face. All right, so let me talk with you about the class. Other classes have, let's break this down here. Control Wizard has got the ability to essentially blink. The Guardian fighter has got the ability to block. The Trickster Rogue has the ability to dodge, and the Devout Cleric I think sort of has a blink like the Control Wizard as well. This guy, I got a sprint. So that's going to use up my stamina there, and I can sprint to not only catch up to people, which is the obvious thing that you could do with that, but you can also sprint to avoid attacks. So if I got a big attack coming, like this guy's going to go right here, I'm going to sprint right behind him, and there you go, that is avoided. Now, my tab ability for this guy is actually pretty cool. I'd like to show you. Well, let me do it right now. I'm going to just hit it, activate my tab, and it will increase my attack speed to crazy amounts. It actually increases the attack speed of, I think it's either my at-will or my encounter ones. I don't remember what the mouse button ones are called. But we'll be finding out in just 1 second anyways. So just finish off this savage. You are dead, Zors. Alright, so let me show you here quickly the abilities that I currently have. Starting with the tab, that is unstoppable. I've got my determination meter right here on the left of my character. You can see that. It's kind of grayed out right now. Basically, as I engage in combat, that will fill up. Once it gets to 50%, I can activate Unstoppable. It breaks crowd control, makes me immune to crowd control, increases my attack speed while reducing incoming damage as well. Really, really awesome ability. You're unstoppable when it's active. Beyond that, my daily power right now is Spinning Strike. I spin around and go all crazy. You'll see that. My passives are Destroyer, which increases my area damage, area of effect, and Bravery for increased deflection and run speed. My Q is a leap that does damage. My E is a heavy strike that also heals me. My R is an area of effect sweep that also slows enemies. My left mouse button is a 3-stage attack, and then my right mouse button is a sweep attack. Unfortunately though, the sweep attack for the right mouse button is a charge up ability, so I find that I use it very, very rarely. So that's that. And now that we've covered all my abilities, let's just engage in some combat. I can't believe I got a hit there. So there's my heal, and then we can do my sweep to slow him up, even though it's not really necessary in this situation. And I can sprint to avoid those attacks like that. So I decided to stick with this class. I wanted to go with a two-handed fighter. After playing the other classes, I did enjoy them, but this is the guy I decided. Oh, here we go, my guys, daily power. Check this out. Spin to win. Just crazy area of effect damage. It's pretty awesome. It is pretty awesome. And after we complete these few quests over here, I might try to show you guys some sort of interior, sort of instance dungeon. Although this whole game is instance, so I guess you could you could argue that you're taking a look at an instance dungeon right now, because every little section of this game is instance. There's no one overworld. Which, while that initially bothered me, as I talked about in my last video covering this game, I've kind of gotten over it, because I still do enjoy the gameplay, so I said, hey, whatever. It's really not that huge of a deal, I guess. And it's time to activate Unstoppable. Let's do that. Let me get a couple of swings here, and then let's go Unstoppable. For some crazy increased attack speed there. And then Uppercut for the win. Get some heals off of that as well. I don't know if I'm going to stick with that Uppercut ability. I'm assuming that I will have heavier hitting single target abilities, given that the uppercut thing heals me as well. I assume the trade-off will be at one point I'll have the ability to do more damage, but without healing, and that's probably what I'll end up going with. I figured though for PvE, I'm speaking particularly about PvP, but for PvE having that heal is kind of nice because I don't have to dump through as many potions all the time. So I kind of like that. And we got a couple of quests here to turn in, another one to pick up, and where's this one going? Take a secret passage to the Orc Barracks, and that is what we will do, because I think this is actually the exact sort of thing that I wanted to show you guys. So I said I'd like to show you guys some sort of like instanced areas. Basically, the way this works is you'll have these quest chains, and then the quest chains will lead you to this sort of mini dungeon, and this is exactly what I was talking about. So after doing a chain of quest, now I'm headed in here and I have got to kill the warband leaders. So this is specifically the type of thing that I wanted to show you. I kind of got lucky that it just so happened that I was just about to get one of those. So let's let me just check here, because I did get an item. Is this going to be more armor penetration, less power? I guess that's better. Overall stat is an increase, so we will go ahead and go with that. Got a thievery kit, and this thing, no thank you. So these little kits right here, my particular character specializes in dungeoneering, so within areas you're able to interact with dungeoneering items. However, you can also interact with the other specialties, such as thievery and nature and arcana, by having these kits, which basically will let you get those items. And I think that has something to do with the crafting system, although forgive me, I am ignorant because I haven't done any crafting at all in this game, so I don't know if that's necessarily true, but I do know that there are, so here's the wealth here, but these are profession, assets, and resources. So I'm assuming that this is the crafting system, but I haven't bothered looking into it at all. I've just been playing the game and not worrying about making stuff. Although it probably would be helpful to me playing the game if I did make some stuff, but you know, you guys know me, I just want to smash face. I'll probably, if I keep playing this game, since we are now going into open beta, it's not just, you know, beta weekends, and I'm not just playing for the sake of making content because you guys want to see it. Now that that is the case, I think this will be a good deciding factor as to whether or not this is a game that I actually play on a regular basis. And if that is the case, then I will definitely look into the profession system, because that'll be important to not being a huge noob, right? Of course. Do a little leap attack there for some extra damage, whatever. Try to avoid these attacks. Let me do my right mouse button, the thing that I never use, because I have to charge it up and let those guys slam my face while it happens. Don't really like that so much. Could show you guys a little bit about my character. Maybe we can do that right now. Let me go up here and show you this. So here are my abilities. There's my sprint. That is my shift ability. And then some passives here, which are all based on the race that I picked. I picked a half orc, and so I've got Furious Assault for 5% increased critical hit damage, Swift Charge for 10% run speed for 3 seconds after engaging in combat, and then Dungeoneering, which is my specialty skill that I mentioned earlier. And then we've got my abilities. I already showed you the ones that I have. The tree goes all the way down to level 50, or 50 points if you will. And yeah, that is that. How exciting. Let's go kill some more things. So I guess this video doesn't have much of a point other than to show you guys some gameplay of the Great Warrior Fighter. And that's Great Weapon Fighter. And that's basically it. That was really the sole purpose of me making this video for you guys today. Said, hey, they might want to see some gameplay. Why don't I show them some gameplay? All right, we got some friends coming here. Let's do area of effect, and then we can go like that. smash the ground, stay out of the big frontal cone damage from that big dude there. And we will... I'll be hitting my tab here, my unstoppable, in a moment. In fact, let's do it right now. Unstoppable! Crazy attack speed. Let me get out of that damage. Crazy attack speed. Oh boy. Okay, now I'm stoppable. Unstoppable has disappeared. My companion is a wolf. His name is Taffy, because that is the name of my dog. It was the name of my dog. It's the name of my mother's dog. It's the name of the dog that I grew up with. And I love Taffy. So Taffy is the name that I bequeath onto all canine friends within video games. That's basically my logic there. Let me tell you guys something that really annoys me. This thing keeps popping up. So that thing up there, I'll explain to you what exactly that is. First, let me check this. Armor penetration, deflection, less hit points. Less hit points for, I guess, more damage with armor penetration. I get more defense and deflection, less hit points. This one's probably definitely better. And this one, I guess, is arguably... whatever, we'll stick with the hit points. So this thing up here, this shows upcoming events. You can see, for example, for the next 19 minutes, I can get 150% bonus XP for doing Foundry Quest. And then over here, for the next 19 minutes, we've got this competition or whatever. And then for the next 49 minutes, 20 versus 20 PvP. And I guess that says unlocking soon. So, okay, so that's coming up, in which case that'll be available. So it shows these little specialty world events that you can do. It keeps opening up. I keep closing it, and it continuously opens up, and I wish maybe there is a way to set it to default closing and make sure that it never opens unless you ask it to. I hope there is a way, because that really annoys me. For no other reason than I don't really care about that, and I don't want to look at it on a regular basis, and if I want to look at upcoming events, then let me pull that out, but don't stick it in my face by default, because it's kind of super annoying, to be honest. Kind of really annoys me. So yes, I am playing Neverwinter now, and people have asked me when I said today, I posted, hey, I've got the early access from purchasing the Founders Pack, so I'll be playing Neverwinter probably all day. And people said, Force, what about Defiance? Defiance is, of course, the third-person shooter MMO that came out not too long ago. And I was talking about how I really liked the game and how I was playing it. And I still think it's a pretty decent game. It started to get a little monotonous after, I would say, probably after the 60-hour point. But that's not really the reason I stopped playing. I just stopped playing because I'm so tight for time. And it's still a pretty decent game, I think. It still has room for improvement, but because I've stopped playing, that doesn't mean that I think the game's terrible. It just means that, hey, I don't have a lot of time, so I gotta make decisions. And a lot of times, I decide to go with the newer game. And there's a lot of reasons for that. Number one, I have ADD, undiagnosed. I don't take medicine or anything, but I'm pretty sure I've got ADD. If I had to venture a guess, I would say that. I just don't feel like taking pills. No thank you. But, yeah, I probably have ADD, so I like to always see new things. But also, because of my job, which is to make videos here on YouTube, I always gravitate towards something new, because that's what more people will be interested in viewing. So that's sort of how that whole system plays out. So here we go. This is a thievery world object, and although I don't have the thievery skill, I can use my thievery kit for a chance to open it up. So that's that whole system that I was talking to you about before. But anything that is a dungeoneering world object, I can always interact with because I have got the dungeoneering skill. Alright, we got some stuff here, some random stuff, and then also a nice little runestone. That's exciting. And we gotta kill Kragmar Deepscar. I wonder if he's coming up here. Coming up here? Are you in this room? Kragmar? No, that's not you. You guys aren't Kragmar. Alright, this would be a good place to do my AoE spinny here. Woohoo! I mean, you see, I get slammed in the face when that's happening. I just don't know. I don't know if it's worth it. Oh, Lord, there's a lot of you guys here. What are you doing? Oh, I completely missed my healing ability. Gosh darn it. Luckily, I've got 28 potions here. So I'm excited for people to pick up this game though. When it goes into open beta, let me say this right now. This could change, of course, but I'd like to make a guild or whatever. So if anyone wants to be in a guild or whatever with me and other lovely viewers in the community, we should do that. Why don't we do that, guys? So someone get in this game and send me a message. Character name is Force. I am on the server Mind Flame or something like that. Oh gosh, I completely forgot the name of my server. Mind Thought Scour? No, I don't. That's a magic card. I don't know. I forgot the name of my server, but it's something like, I think it's something like Mind Rot or Mind Flame. I don't know. You guys know what I'm talking about. So if anyone figures out what server I'm on, myself included, maybe, you know what I'll do? In the video description, I'll put the server that I'm on. Character name is Force. If you guys join and want to do a guild thing, as long as I keep playing this, rock on, I'll do it. That sounds fun. Now, I can't promise I'm going to play this for more than a few weeks, but hey, it'll be a fun few weeks. We can hang out and do some things that people do in guilds. I don't know. Do some quests, do some dungeons, pwn some noobs and PvP, you know. You guys know the deal. Spin to win. We can do that too. We can do that as a group. We can spin to win. Why not? Oh yeah. Wrecked his face. Oh man. Oh man. What did I get? I got a belt. I got this here. I got this chest. Wanderer's Scale. Ooh. Ooh. Let's give that a look, guys. Let's give it a look. What do we got here? Plus 39 maximum hit points. Yes, sir. That is a obvious increase. This one also has got a defense slot as well. Oh God. Well, I'd lose recovery and armor penetration. I don't really want this, but let's see how it looks. Ooh, that looks sexy. Guys, see? Nice little better looking. But I kind of want this instead though, because it is armor penetration. I'm sort of not focused so much on being tanky. I'll hold on to this though. I'll hold on to that just in case, you know. I'll hold on to it. It sounds good to me. Alright, well, I guess that about does it. Completed the goal of showing you guys some gameplay here, talking with you a bit about the class. And once again, the only class that's available right now that you haven't seen is the Devout Cleric. I'm sure there are some videos up on the good old YouTube from other lovely content producers that you could take a look at. So do that, and then you'll know, after seeing all 5 classes, what one you want to play during open beta. Congratulations! You are now more informed. Alright guys, thank you for watching. Some more Neverwinter gameplay. There should be more so long as I keep on playing. I'll do what I can do. Show you guys some footage. I'd like to get a little more into PvP. We'll have to see though. I might have to find a group to... I might need to find a dedicated healer. Oh. Alright. Level 17, how exciting. Keep watching and keep owning. Just like me. Hey, what are you doing? Who's casting that spell? Where are you? There you are. Don't you dare. That's right, GTFO. Nope, I said GTFO. GTFO. Haha, spin to win. Completely unnecessary.